Hey friends, welcome back to Wanderlust channel. In today's video, we're continuing our journey towards the breathtaking Valley of Flowers in Uttarakhand. In the last video, we began our adventure in Delhi and made our way to Ghangaria. Now, it's time to hit the trail and explore the stunning Valley of Flowers. Let's jump right in. In the last episode, we began our journey from Delhi, traveling by train to Haridwar. From there, we took a van to Joshimath, where we stayed for the night. The next day, we continued by jeep to Pulna and started our trek to Ghangaria. We arrived in Ghangaria last night, and now, on this beautiful Tuesday morning, after having breakfast at 6 a.m., we're ready to start our trek towards the Valley of Flowers at 6:30 a.m. If you'd like to catch up on the previous video, be sure to check the cards above or the description below. The mountains we're seeing now are called Nar Parvat. Since it's the early morning during monsoon season, the peaks are often draped in clouds, creating a mystical view. As we begin our trek, the first sight that greets us is a stunning waterfall cascading down the Laxman Ganga River. The trekking path here is a paved one, primarily used by pilgrims heading to Hemkund Sahib. However, we'll be taking a diversion from this route before reaching the waterfall. Tomorrow, we'll be trekking to Hemkund Sahib, and I'll be covering that in the next episode. Now we've taken the diversion onto a narrower, unpaved path that's mainly for walking. There's no mule service along this route, so if you're unable to walk or get tired during the trek, your only option is to ride in a basket carried by a porter. You'll see glimpses of this in some parts of the video. We've now reached the entrance of the Valley of Flowers National Park. From here, we have a 4-kilometer trek ahead with an elevation gain of 1,000 feet. By the end of the trek up, we'll be at around 11,500 feet above sea level. At the entrance, you'll find maps of the area, along with brief information about the various flowers found in this stunning region. Since we're traveling as a group, our organizers are taking care of the entry formalities. We just need to confirm our names on the list. Over here, you can see our local guide, Jaydeep, after finishing up the paperwork. After snapping a few pictures, we continued our journey. Let me tell you about our group and the cost. I booked this adventure with Exoticamp, a renowned camping startup based in Chennai. I'll include their website, Instagram links, and phone numbers in the description for more details. The cost for one person, from Delhi to Delhi, is 12,420 rupees, including taxes. This covers food from Joshimath to Joshimath, which is North Indian cuisine. While lunch is provided as a packed meal, you can buy outside food, except on the Valley of Flowers trek day, as there are no shops or facilities along this route. Exoticamp also handles entry fees and other formalities. I'll continue sharing details about our trip after we pass this beautiful water flow area. Our group consists of 16 trek members, with one organizer from Exoticamp named Suresh, one representative named Vijay from India Trek, which is managing the travel in North India, and our local guide, Jaydeep. Jaydeep is very knowledgeable about the area and the flowers, and has provided valuable insights throughout our journey. I also had an amazing Gavi camping experience with Exoticamp last year, which you can check out in the cards above and in the description below. It's a great way to explore camping and wildlife spotting, so be sure to give it a look if you're interested. We're now surrounded by towering pine trees, and as we enter the park, we've started spotting small flowers along the trail. We've now reached a tree with a hole in the middle of the trunk, and we took some pictures while sitting inside it. While walking, we can hear the Laxman Ganga River flowing below us. The trek now takes us through mostly flat terrain with a gentle incline. After some time, we'll encounter a steeper uphill section. We can now see the Laxman Ganga River and a small bridge that crosses it. The water is flowing with impressive force. We're now ascending the mountains. Even though we're gaining just 1,000 feet in elevation today, the climb feels quite steep, especially since it's an unpaved trek. We're now seeing snow-covered mountains and glaciers. The valley visible below the mountains is the Valley of Flowers. Since this is a narrow path, we have to wait if the people ahead are moving slowly. We can now see a mountain with a shape resembling a horse's ears. The name of the mountain is something similar, but I can't recall it at the moment. We've now reached the main area of the park. It took us around 3.5 to 4 hours to get here, as we were moving at a slow pace and frequently stopping to enjoy the natural beauty around us. The Valley of Flowers is open to the public from early June to October. This stunning valley is home to over 500 varieties of rare and exotic Himalayan flowers, including marigolds, orchids, potentilla, wild roses, and primroses. The best time to visit for the fullest bloom is July and August, but the monsoon season extends accessibility until October. The trek is approximately 17 kilometers long and can start from either Govindghat or Pulna village. The valley is open daily from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., with an entrance fee of 150 rupees for Indians and 650 rupees for non-Indians. Parts of the park are covered with subalpine forests of birch and rhododendron. The trek to the valley features stunning sights, including cascading waterfalls and wild streams. Located at an altitude of around 3,600 meters above sea level, the valley is also home to rare and fascinating wildlife, such as the gray langur, flying squirrel, Himalayan weasel, black bear, red fox, lime butterfly, snow leopard, and Himalayan munnel, among others. Unfortunately, we didn't spot any of these during our trek. Although July to September is the monsoon season in this area, we were unlucky to experience any rain while we were here. When we arrived here, the weather was clear, and we could see the surrounding mountains distinctly. However, as time passed, fog began to roll in, reducing our visibility. We spent almost 4 hours here, enjoying the beauty of nature and the flowers. If you're a botany scholar or have a keen interest in flowers, you'll definitely appreciate this visit. There's also the grave of an English botanist, Joan Margaret Legge, who passed away in 1939, located further up. However, our guide advised against trekking to it, as it would be too late for us to return. After having our packed lunch, we began our journey back to Ghangaria. On our return, we noticed that the water flow in the Laxman Ganga River was higher than it was in the morning, and we also saw a small drizzle during our descent. I hope you enjoyed the trek to the Valley of Flowers. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more travel adventures. Don't forget to share this video with anyone planning a trek to the Valley of Flowers. Your feedback is important to us, so feel free to leave your comments below. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Goodbye.